Friends and fellow travelers, thank you for tuning in. It's a pleasure having you here with me once again. As you may have seen from my previous video, I'm in San Cristobal, Chiapas, a very beautiful and intriguing area of Mexico. Today we are going to visit together a place called Chamula, just 10 kilometers north of San Cristobal. It's a town inhabited by the Tzotzil, a Maya community whose members are most of the time easily recognizable because they wear their traditional garments made of sheep wool. San Juan Chamula is the head of the municipality of Chamula, located in the highest area of Chiapas, 2,260 meters above sea level, where pre-Hispanic culture and costumes have been preserved. To get there, we're going to take a colectivo a couple of blocks away from the José Castillo market. Colectivo San Juan Chamula, 1 block away. The journey is about 30 minutes. The town was an important center for the Tzotzil population. In 1524, the Spanish took the square, which was a commission of the soldier and historian Bernal Díaz del Castillo during the years from 1524 to 1528. Today is Sunday, market day here in Chamula. If you visit this place, do it with respect, because people here don't like pictures, videos or cameras in general, so try to be very respectful of their will. There are no problems if you walk around the streets with a camera in your hand. Just try not to sneak up on people with your camera or take portraits without asking for permission. The Chamula market is a center of economic and social activity where locals sell a variety of goods, from agricultural products to textiles and crafts. There's also plenty of food around, and fried fish seems to be quite popular over here, even if we are so far away from the ocean. ¿A qué hora se acaba el mercado?
Hasta la tarde. Hasta la tarde.
¿El sábado también hay mercado?
No, vamos ese domingo, ese día.
Bueno, caballeros, que disfruten su día. Chao. ¿Cuánto vale una? 5. Bueno, dale. Esa me gusta mucho. La roja y verde. Ajá, está muy bonita. Te compro 2. Esta. Ajá. Gracias, amigo. Y no has vendido nada hoy. ¿Cuál te gusta más a ti? Tú escoges para mí. Escoge uno. ¿Esta te gusta? Listo. Tú no has vendido nada. Yo no tengo hambre. Te doy 15 pesos, pero no me das tamal. ¿Está bien? ¿Está bien así?
¿Un tamal?
Sin tamal. Como si te lo comprara, pero sin tamal.
Bueno, me regalaste 20, que lo necesite.
Pero no quiero tamal.
¿Seguro?
Seguro.
No, es que reciba el tamal.
No, sin tamal. No tengo hambre. Cómelo tú lo puedes comer. ¿Quieres comer tamal? Cómelo tú. ¿Ah? No, yo no quiero. Ya desayuné. Ya, chao. When kids approach me, even if they lie because they tell me, oh, please buy something from me because I didn't sell anything today, it's just too hard. It's too hard. So I always end up buying something or leaving them something because anyway, for us it's nothing, right? There's a lot for sale around, but of course the most interesting thing is watching them selling their traditional garments made of sheep's wool. The skirts of the women are called naguas and the shirts of the men chu, both handmade. The typical costume of San Juan Chamula can cost from 20,000 to 25,000 pesos. These are used for festivities and are considered something like a gala suit, mainly worn by the most important people of the town. although anyone can have access to the clothing, whether they buy it or they make it themselves. To achieve its skirt you need 4 sheeps. The production of the garment lasts approximately 4 months, plus the 8 months it takes for the sheep's fur to grow back, which adds up to 1 year of process. They usually breed black specimens, but they also work with white fur and use ancestral techniques to dye them black to achieve the traditional appearance of San Juan Chamula. All the clothes they wear are handmade locally. The Tzotzil is spoken by around 400,000 people and is part of the 68 national languages of Mexico, 63 of which are indigenous. Talking to different people here, I noticed that they are fluent, of course, in Tzotzil, but not so much in Spanish. Also, your advertisements on the speakers, they are in Tzotzil mixed with a little bit of Spanish. I'm guessing this happens when the Tzotzil language doesn't have that specific word that we have in Spanish.
Ano la sabatel hoje melek talem chip lek sta señal de comunidad lek sta señal de Telcel manos ni de Telcel it's ni transbata ach
que le tic mi chipa yuta boca ne que bica después el super medicamento Metax.
For a small fee, tourists can visit the church, a very peculiar place whose interior cannot be photographed due to the beliefs of the inhabitants. I'm going to get inside and I'll tell you afterwards what I've seen. Let me tell you, this is not a typical Catholic church. What happens in there is a mix between Catholic elements and Maya traditions. Well, I'm out. Let me start saying that it was not as I expected. I was expecting something really dark, almost scary, but what I found among those walls is just a lot of spirituality, maybe even more than what I perceive in a normal church. Along the walls of the church there are thousands and thousands of candles lit up, and behind those candles there are statues of saints. In the middle of the church there are no benches to sit. Instead, the floor is covered with green pine needles, and people, families, just sit on them and lit up candles and start praying. Some of them have a very intense spiritual experience, and you see them crying while they pray. They pray in Tzotzil, and it sounds like almost like a Buddhist chant. Those candles that people lit up while praying have different colors, and each color has a particular meaning for them, which changes from person to person. For example, a blue candle can symbolize the sky, a yellow candle symbolizes the sun, and a brown one can symbolize the earth, and so on. There's no priest in the church. Instead they have an ilol, a sort of shaman. People go to him asking for a solution for a problem or a cure for a disease. The ilol also performs chicken sacrifices inside those walls as a cure in case of a very bad disease. It's the ancient principle of a life for a life. The people who take care of the church are called mayordomos, and they are very important people among the society. To apply for that position, there's a waiting list of 30 years, even though they maintain their charge just for 1 year. One thing for sure, this is the most particular church I've ever visited. San Juan Chamula faces modern challenges such as the preservation of its culture in the face of globalization and tourism. The community works to maintain a balance between welcoming visitors and protecting its traditions. Education is largely conducted in the Tzotzil language and focuses on transmitting cultural knowledge and values. Today this municipality has its own laws, government and justice system based on old local traditions. For this reason it is crucial for us as visitors to comply and respect the local rules. One of the main problems is that not always these local traditions go in the same direction of the standards set by the human rights of the modern world. For example, it's not unusual to see families arranging forced marriages between a man and a child who can be just 11 or 12 years old, and for which the family of the young girl receives money or animals in exchange. Let's don't forget about the fact that it's a Sunday, everyone is celebrating, singing and also drinking a little bit too much.
Pastor Martoma vive San Pedro, Santa Bastián y San Juan.
Listo. And yeah, I got carried away and ended up drinking Posh, a local alcoholic beverage with friendly strangers. Mi primer Posh.
Idioma de acá.
Mi mejor amigo, el mejor carnal. El güero.
A ver, tu idioma.
¿Cómo se dice cuando uno toma en tzotzil? Como
Dame escucho.
escuyo.
Ajá.
¿Así?
Pero, ahora, dame escucho.
¿Escucho?
¿Cómo se dice? ¿Agradecer o tomar? ¿Agradecer?
Colaval por este trago. ¿Cómo se dice?
Colaval la puche.
Colaval
La
Apoche.
apuche. Colaval apuche. Eso. We went on drinking for quite a while and listening to local songs.
Gracias, amigo.
No, ya.
Ya no tomo, si la chepa.
Bueno, voy a seguir mi recorrido. Muchas gracias, disfruten. Chao, chao. Gracias, chao. Chao, chicos. Now it's gonna be challenging filming after drinking like four shots of, what's that called? Posh. Well, last thing to do here in Chamula is visiting the local cemetery. The cemetery is just 10 minutes walking from the main square. Here you won't see headstones, just crosses, and the crosses have different colors indicating the age of the person who died. There are white crosses for kids, green ones for adults, and black ones for elders. Next to the crosses you see elements of the Maya tradition, like these pine branches. That one is the old church of San Sebastian. No one actually knows why it was abandoned or destroyed. Someone says that it was destroyed by a fire caused by the many candles inside. I'm not sure if it's possible to get inside the old church. There's a man digging a hole in the ground, I guess. I'm gonna ask him if we can visit the old church. I was reading that before the arrival of the Spanish, the Maya already used crosses, these kind of crosses to be specific, and they used to represent the north, the south, the west and the east. You see here there are multiple crosses in a row. It's because on the same spot there are lots of people buried. You see also on the tombs they put pine needles. The reason why you see a lot of plastic around is because they use plastic bottles and soft drinks as an offering for the dead. Well guys, this is it from Chamula. It's time for me to keep moving around the region of Chiapas. Tomorrow I'm going to leave San Cristobal de las Casas and going to head to a new destination. I really hope to see you in the next video. Meanwhile, be good out there and see you soon. Bye guys.